Woo-wee! Man, this does not look like a Choice Hotel. This lobby's so good, makes you want to smack your mama. Mama, it's just a figure of speech. I keep telling you, I'm too old for you to be whooping on me. Oh!
I am Bruce Jordan. I'm former ISG corporate and I manage over $1 billion in assets and $300 million in revenue. When Michael Jordan is the basketball, Bruce Jordan is the same to the hotel industry. My main goal is to give your hotel guests an amazing experience and to give your hotel the tools it needs to keep your revenue numbers in the black and beyond. And now you're watching another episode of Hotel Management Do's and Don'ts. This episode was brought to you by We Tip Hotels. We Tip Hotels allows you to give your employees a raise without you having to pay for it and without you having to pay payroll taxes for it. Give your employees the money that they deserve and let your guests tip them. Check out We Tip Hotels at wetiphotels.com.
Today we're doing a review on the Cambria Hotels Fort Lauderdale Beach, Florida. This property is a beautiful 97-room property and it's definitely in a class all by itself. I didn't even think this was a Choice Hotel. Like, this place can give Doubletree, Crowne Plaza, hell, it may even give the Marriott a run for their money. Now, I mean, there's marble floors, there's marble walls, there's marble bathrooms, there's just marble everywhere. So let's get into it. Now, I love the lighting and the ambiance. It has this nice, soothing, warm feeling. The other thing I like is that you can literally see the water or the ocean from any room that you choose. So you have a beautiful ocean view right outside your window if you're on a higher floor. And then on top of that, they have boats in the back because there's some houses that have like docking stations in back of their house. I think I may have to get one of these houses for myself. They look pretty nice. Now, the beach is just across the street from the hotel, so I can see why a lot of guests choose this location over Miami. Now, when you walk in the room, you see this huge big screen TV. This hotel has the most HBO channels that I've ever seen at any other hotel. The TV remote even glows in the dark. I hope they're buying rechargeable batteries. I love the way they were able to separate the office space from the bedroom. That was just genius. And in the bathroom, you can even connect your cell phone to the Wi-Fi. The mirror has speakers inside, so you can connect your cell phone to the Wi-Fi and listen to all your favorite jams while you're in the shower. Now, another surprise I noticed is that you needed like a key card to keep the lights in the room on. So I know they're gonna be saving a fortune on their light bill. I just don't know how this is gonna work when it's time to convert to keyless entry. What we all love about new hotels is the new sheets, the new pillows, the new bed, the new furniture, that new hotel smell. But this place is changing the game. On the sheets, they have these little colored pinstripes. I feel like guests are starting to get tired of the all white look, like all white pillows, all white sheets, all white bed, all white everything, all white walls. So this place, they're adding a little color to the mix, and I think it's going to separate them from the competition. Now, what shocked the hell out of me about this place is that the gym. Notice I didn't say fitness center, I said gym. The gym is huge. Usually hotels are like take a hotel room and just, throw a couple of treadmills in there. No, not this place. There's like 4 hotel rooms put together. The gym in this location is bigger than 1,000-room hotels that I've seen and stayed in. So they definitely got a one up for that one. On top of that, the dumbbells go up to almost like 70 to 80 pounds. So this place has the real deal when it comes to fitness. The treadmills even have YouTube on them, so you can actually watch me while you're working out. Now, how cool is that? Now, this Cambria Hotel has a semi-rooftop pool. It's not quite on the ground level and it's not quite on the roof as well. But to be a 97-room property, the pool was actually pretty big compared to the other smaller properties in the Choice Hotel brand. Now, this room design was designed with housekeeping in mind. There's like little to no furniture to move or shove around. I mean, take a look at these toilets. If you were a housekeeper, which one would you want to clean? As a matter of fact, better yet, which one would be faster to clean? This place is a housekeeper's dream. The management company will definitely see a reduction in workers' compensation claims. On top of that, they're going to see an increase in productivity because just based off the design alone. Now in the bathroom, they went with liquid soap dispensers, which is a great idea, especially when it comes to trying to save the environment and the bottom line. But I've been seeing a trend amongst most hotels, including this one, is that they have the liquid soap, but they don't have the bath sponge that comes with it. They don't sell them in the gift shop. So if you're gonna have the liquid soap, that's cool, but it may be a good idea to sell the bath sponge in the gift shop or at the front desk. Not having those bath sponges at the front desk is like giving a guest a razor without a razor blade. They're gonna need both. Now, of course, after being at the beach for a long day, you're going to want to recharge with a nice massage at the spa. I recommend Serenity Spa, where you get a nice massage at a fraction of the price. Now let's get down to the operations. One thing I like about this place is that there's cameras everywhere. When I see a hotel that has cameras everywhere, it lets me know that this hotel cares about my safety and my family's safety. Now the check-in at the front desk was nice and smooth. No problems in that department. But one thing for me that stuck out like a sore thumb was this elevator company. This elevator company for a small hotel, I do not recommend. Now this elevator company is like the Mercedes-Benz of elevators. And we all know what happens when you gotta replace a part on a Mercedes-Benz. Oh, welcome to this elevator. Now, if it's a larger hotel or maybe a mid-sized hotel, it may make a little more sense because you have that buffer in revenue to to compensate for the cost. But with the 97 room hotel, you don't have a whole lot of buffering going on. So later down the road, you're going to see this elevator putting a little strain on this property's expenses. Now, one thing I admire about this operation is that they made the right choice by putting the revenue on the shelf so they can focus on guest service and guest satisfaction. When you're opening up the new operation, you want the team to get used to that flow real quick before you just go full force. And that's exactly what this team did. They've waited a week or so that everyone could just jive together and work through their vibe. And now they went ahead and mastered the game and they're just cruising through. The last thing you want to do is play from behind when it comes to reviews. Now, looking at the rates from a revenue management vantage point, I feel like the rates are a little bit on the lower side. I mean, if you look at the numbers, if you look at booking.com, they have like a 9.1 review score. But I feel like their review score doesn't complement the rates that they're charging. At the top of the website, it says 77% of the hotels in the area are sold out. Even in the listing, it says only 5 rooms left, which usually means they're due for an increase. But at the end of the day, I'm not behind the screen, so I can't really see behind the scenes, so I can't see the full picture. But the picture on the outside from the guests are saying, we want you to pay us more money. Now, don't take my word for it. I'm just a revenue expert. Currently, this property will have breakfast available soon, but they've formed a strategic alliance with some of the local vendors in the area. So when it comes to breakfast, you don't have to worry about carrying a brown bag out the door. Now it's time for the hotel buzz. Usually when someone steals your wheels, it looks like this. But at this hotel, it looks like this. Where the hell did my wheelchairs go, man? In my room, the chair didn't have any wheels. The office chair didn't have any wheels. And so much for full coverage. But I'm not sure if this is just maybe a small little design flaw, but you can see like the chair is already starting to scratch the floor. So the worst thing you want is a guest asking you all day long, how much does the soda cost? How much does the ITs cost? How much does the potato chips cost? How much does this stuff cost? And the reason why they probably ask you that all day long is because ain't no prices on the drinks, man. I understand for a 97 room property, you could get away with this. Like, you don't have that much volume coming through the door. But for a bigger hotel, to not have prices on any of the items, the store items, it can be a pain in the butt, for the front desk, being asked the same questions over and over again. Now let's get down to these scores. Now, as far as operations, Cambria made the right move with their design by making sure their design stood out, not just looking great, but was effective and productive for housekeeping and the housekeeping staff, making things easier for them. So they got an A in my book. And just for that, I'm going to give this hotel a 10 for operations. Now the revenue score. I feel like the property rates were just a little undervalued. Again, I don't know the Fort Lauderdale market, so this can just be speculation on my part. So I'm going to give them an 8.5 for revenue. Good job. And now for the breakfast score. For breakfast, by making those connections and working with those outside vendors so that your guests are taken care of for breakfast, that was a great move. I'm going to go ahead and give you an 8.0 for breakfast.
So this will give Cambria a total review score of 8.83. Great job. Now here is how to vote for this property. Based on what you've seen, you have to give them a score in each category of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. In order for your vote to count, you have to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video and put your score in the comment section of this video.
Now in a couple more episodes, we're going to be announcing the post sharing contest. We're going to be announcing the winner. So keep sharing the post, keep liking, keep subscribing, and you know what we're here to do. We're here to always make your revenues rise up once again.